So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Manchester against Nottingham. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's got to be the very flexible Raheem Sterling. From centre-forward to wing-back, he can play a variety of roles, and usually with the knack of finding a yard of space. For me, though, he's most dangerous in attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Aguero, looks like a good ball through. Has it out wide now. Bernat passes it square. And out to safety. And De Bruyne! And he's done it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Nottingham trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mongala. Sterling. Company. Laporte. Bernat. Laporte. Nottingham suffering an early setback, looking to reel it back in.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Company. Mongala. Sterling. So what now? Laporte. Fernando. Sterling. Company. Mongala. Company. Mongala. De Bruyne goes long, out towards the flank. All this over the line. Sterling. Aguero, and he's cut it out. Milner. Laporte. Mongala. Sterling. Now it's Aguero. Mongala has got himself a free kick. Aguero, it's on a plate. Plays a clever pass. Aguero! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Into the middle. It's been taken short. In comes the cross. Clears it out of harm's way. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? De Bruyne. And it's Sterling. It's a loose ball. Bale. Got a Throw in. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Milner. Another piece of really good defending. Fernando. Company. Mongala. Sterling. Company. Sterling. Fernando. De Bruyne. And it's Aguero. Aguero passes it through. Aguero. This is Aguero. And Sterling! And the ball's come out. Milner. Silva. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Tries a through ball. Nottingham are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Aguero. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Milner. Nottingham cannot keep hold of the ball. Milner knocks it towards the front. Now the pass. Big chance! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
The defence can get it clear. Mongala. Sterling. Loose. Kondogbia. De Bruyne. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Yeah, they're slightly lacking in the goal-scoring department, but they've played well overall. Just a bit unlucky, perhaps, to go in down at half-time. I think there's no reason for them not to bounce back. Nottingham need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Big chance! And it's Aguero. Fernando. Bernat. Silva. Doing well down the left. Now, what are his options? Oh, good interception. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Milner. He's away! He's had a shot! They've scored!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
Nottingham had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
Bernat. Silva. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Looks to slip it through. Bernat got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Manchester have a free kick. Now the cross. It's well blocked, and back out it comes.
Well, it's looking a lot better for them now, and as long as they don't just get a little bit too cocky about this spell in opposition territory and leave themselves open to a slick counter-attack, they've still got to play with the right purpose and keep an urgency about what they're doing.
Manchester can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Silva. Laporte. He's through. De Bruyne! Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he's there to hoof it away. Kondogbia. Manchester looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne with the ball through. Sterling. Nottingham haven't made a sub. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Nottingham look as though they're about to make a change. Fernando. And De Bruyne! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries to dink it in. Now here's the through ball. That's been repelled. Fernando. De Bruyne, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Bernat. Fernando. Bernat. So nearly the perfect ball. Manchester got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Nottingham have decided now is the time to make their final change. Passes it through. He's dealt with that well. Hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Fernando. Silva. De Bruyne. Into the last quarter of an hour. Throw it. Manchester have a sub ready to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, he's come flying in. Bernat. Fernando. Seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Game with so much to recommend it, fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
You can get that clear. Sterling into a good position down the right, just needs support to arrive. Nottingham to make one last surge forward.
Well, maybe they're settling for what they have because they're not going to score from there.
really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Tries a through ball. Shapes the shoots. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, that is a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
That is so cruel. The captain has turned the ball into his own net.
Well, it's hard to believe that it's actually happened to him. This game can be very harsh at times, and the last thing on the skipper's mind would have been an own goal to lose the match. It's a nightmare for him.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nottingham just have to run down the clock. Spoon forward. All the way back, and they start again. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me. You couldn't predict what was going to happen next. It was a great game.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.